We are live.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Busy day today.
It was crazy.
So got up, great breakfast here at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We went to how do you pronounce it? Say it.
Behold.
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 It was a museum experience. A man painted a mural. It took him 14 years, and it goes through from Christ to modern times.
Right. I almost wish I would have got a panoramic.
We can help you with that.
Oh, did you guys take one?
She got
one for all the way around it.
Yeah.
Guys didn't circle going around.
We'll share.
But there is the tower in the middle. Oh, okay.
And the gentleman that was presenting, he was.
Yeah, he was. And afterwards, I told him, I'm like, I don't know how you remember all that information and you remember the dates. I would have never remembered that.
I know.
But
He said he only does it a couple times a month too. I had overheard him tell somebody else that.
But he's been doing it for 5 years.
Yes.
So
That's only a couple times a month every time.
Very knowledgeable. And then,
hi Moon. Thanks for coming in.
So we did that exhibit and the school.
The school was really cool too. It was a one-room schoolhouse with the Mennonite and the Amish. It was just really cool information regarding the Amish and Mennonite community. And the Amish only go to 8th grade, which I thought was really cool and interesting.
And only 160 days of school.
Yeah.
That was like not even a full,
yeah,
what we call a full year.
And they have to basically work. Well, the Amish believe in learning a trade, so they're more into teaching their kids how to do carpentry and stuff like that. So,
hi, Adventures with Outdoor Eagle.
Hey, Eagle.
For those watching this later, we are at the Food Independence Summit. We've arrived a day early, and we went to do some Amish country sightseeing. We are in the heart of Amish Mennonite, Anabaptist country here in little Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
And
Eagle, we are doing. StreamYard has this thing now where you can stream on both pages, so whichever one you prefer to watch.
If you got the notification and you came in on Courtney's page, that's great. If you got it and you're coming in from my community tab, that's great too. We're just all glad to be here, and we're here together in the same room again.
Yeah.
And I live for my channel. Mm-hmm. You know, who'd have figured? It's been 2 weeks and a couple months before that. I haven't been doing that.
It's been a really good experience coming down here. I didn't really know all of the history of the Amish and all the persecution that they went through. Like, I had no idea. And I learned that the Hutterites are a part of they're Amish.
Anabaptist.
They're part of the same umbrella, I guess you would say. I didn't know that. There's just some things I didn't know, and I thought it was very interesting. And now I understand a little bit more too where they're coming from. They're just not a bunch of people that don't believe in electricity. So I learned like 10 times more than I ever had known before. And so
that the mural, he took 14 years to paint it. It's the history of the Anabaptist movement, the religious, from Christ right through to almost modern day. It was finished in 1992. And so it is very well researched and it's amazing. Hi, Tina Ladybug. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Diggs.
And so it was really amazing to get to do that today. And then we went out and helped set up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Tammy got to do some really cool Tammy things. And then Becca and I were left behind, and we chose to be left behind. It's not like, oh, she left us. No. But we set up some stuff for her live for her event tomorrow.
It will be live, but it will be on Superb's channel. And they have a YouTube channel, and you can watch it live at home if you want to,
Mhm.
just like last year.
Yeah, and so we set that up. I decorated the tables and stuff like that.
Guardian Outdoors and Fitness is here.
Hey,
Hey, thank you so much for coming in.
Diggs and Tina Ladybug, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Um,
And I got to meet Diggs. I'm very excited. He was at the Whyde Family Farm meetup at Courtney's, and so I got to meet him.
he
And
won the Whyde Family Farm Fishing
he
Derby.
did. He out-bass fished me, and that's not easy to do. I kind of have to come back next year and retake my title. But I mean, he is sort of a professional fisherman, and I'm just an
I'm sorry you
amateur.
can't come out, Diggs. I mean, I didn't realize how expensive the tickets were for this event. I just couldn't believe it. And but they have a lot to offer. There's like a lot of educational things going on, and then of course the concert with Lori Feek tomorrow night. So there's just a lot going on, and the tickets also included your food.
Yeah,
So
I told him.
yeah,
He wasn't sure he'd be able to drive over here and stuff. But I mean, the offer still stands. If something comes up and you want to do part of a day or just come to the concert, just get a hold of us. We'll get your ticket to you.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so I'm just really excited to be here with Tammy and Becca. This has been a really good experience. It's also taught me a lot about the business as well, not just YouTube. Like, I understand how these companies think a little bit more and where they're going at, and this particular company is kind of new as far as that is concerned. So it's just fun. It's like we get
It's an
more of a
older-
creative hand
This
in it.
no, this company has been around for a very long time. They just haven't been in need of social media.
Yeah, the
like
social
this.
media aspect.
This part is new to them.
Yeah.
Because what they did before, they had no need for that. You know?
Hey, Marshmallow Man. Thanks for
Oh,
coming in, dude.
Lewis, thank you.
But yeah, we're just having a lot of fun, and we've had like some amazing food.
They just delivered a gift box.
Yeah. So,
We will not starve. We will not starve.
oh, okay. That's okay. Hey, Roseworth.
Yes, we understand, Diggs. I understand. I know. I was just excited to meet you at the meetup, and if
It was
worked
kind
out,
of a
it worked
last
out.
minute thing. We didn't know if we could do that with
Yeah.
people. So
Yeah. Next year I'll know, and I'll make sure to ask to have some extra ones. Hi, Roseburg. I don't know but she's coming over from. I think the ones that are linked are coming from your channel.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot from Courtney's channel here. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks guys.
I
for
had
coming
posted it at like 8:00 this morning that we'd be going live
Yeah.
at 8:30, but it's just a little past now. So
in. Honestly, we didn't even know if we were gonna do all this today. We just kind of like
I
this is
think
a whim.
if
So.
I was asked to schedule it half an hour ago, I'd have said no. Let's just take a nap, like a 10-hour nap.
Yeah. So let's see what else. That's something
Hi.
to keep in mind once I get a.
Hi, Green
Yeah,
Smoothie
yeah.
Lady. It's Green Smoothie Queen. I need to get
Hey,
reading
Green
glasses
Smoothie
for this.
Queen, are you at the meetup or at the
Yes.
meetup? Are you going to
Yes.
be at the Independence Summit? Because I would actually like to meet you again because I can't quite put a face to your name anymore. So
She said she was coming the last one.
Okay.
She asked me if I was coming on before, and I think she said yes.
okay, cool.
I mean, I hope she says yes, responds for herself. I don't mean to talk for you, but that's my understanding. So I'm excited. Please come up and introduce yourself again.
I would like to get my
I'll
picture taken
recognize
with
her,
you
but
as well.
Yes, and I didn't do that last year. I just had my picture taken with someone at Lehman's, and we were all like trying to remember her. There's 3 of us, and we couldn't remember the name.
I'm also kind of shy too. I won't just come up to people, and sometimes I feel kind of awkward. And it's just, yeah, I'm like outgoing person, but I just feel awkward. So if you see me and I don't see you, just come up to me. So,
And it'll be easier to find us than it will be to find you, because I'm kind of glued to one spot, although
Green.
less than I was last year.
hey, Green Granny, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for being a member on my channel, and thank you for coming in.
What else do we got going on? This whole event is super cool. They're going to have an Amish wedding feast, which they had last year, and the food was absolutely amazing. They're going to have different vendors, workshops, and stuff like that, which is really,
the
really
size
cool.
has doubled since last year too, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rose.
they have new speakers too. A few other ones. Let's see. John Miller's speaking, obviously. The owner of Berlin Seeds, which we had the opportunity to visit today, and I cannot wait to meet him because I really liked that store. Like, I'm all about growing things, and I grew 800 pounds of food last year. So I'm really into growing stuff, and I love to can as well, but I really like to grow my own food, and which is a part of this whole idea of independent food, right? So I'm so excited to meet that guy.
Yes.
So
I bought the pink champagne currants there, and I got my first named variety of elderberry was either Adams or York. I'll have to look on the label. I had to 50-50, and I just shut my
I
eyes and
think
grabbed one.
Adams is like the oldest too. Is like the oldest form of elderberry. So that's
I'm
pretty
looking
cool.
for the variegated.
Oh,
I want
I've
the
never seen
variegated
it.
leaf one, but this was what I had a chance to get. They had so many kinds of raspberries and all their spring balls.
I wasn't expecting them to
off.
have live plants, which she got, but they had a ton of different types of seeds. I bought 2 packets. Hey, Buttercup, how you doing, sweetheart?
Ooh, how you doing?
I am so proud to be a member of the Poop Gang. I love and adore yous. So I really love this channel.
Thank you.
Aw, well, we love you
Thank
too,
you.
Buttercup. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel, and I wouldn't be anywhere without my members. I really wouldn't, because that's what gets me to the threshold for YouTube. So if I didn't have members, then I wouldn't be able to do anything with my channel. So thank you so much. Courtney, what do you use to treat black bugs on your cherry trees? Yikes. I don't know what the black bugs are. There's several different kinds, and these black bugs seem like they're bad. I would use neem oil. You can use neem oil right directly on your trees. However, you want to do it at night. Don't do it during the day. It can fry your plants. And then you also want to give your pollinators a break and do it at night.
And Diggs, it's my understanding that we both get the same watch hours, so you don't have to switch back and forth. You can just stay where you are or wherever you want to be, and we will both get the same watch hours, same views. So you don't have to do that. StreamYard takes care of that for us.
So thank you guys for showing up, and thank you, Buttercup, for being here all the way from Ireland.
All the way from Ireland, yes. And I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm going to be actually able to hear Joe Salatin. Last time I didn't get to really hear him speak because I was presenting at the same time.
But then again, I also didn't want to see him kill chickens.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that in the speech.
Oh, he doesn't do it in a speech. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he did a demonstration.
He did do a
and
demonstration.
he did show how which the way he does it is super humane. I just get grossed out really easily, so I didn't watch it. But
it was there's any homesteading skill you need to learn is being taught how to make cheese, how to process cuts of meat at the butcher, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm picky about my meat butchering.
Hey, Linoki.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Cat Creek Homestead, thank you for being here.
I would get it off of Amazon. There is a specific brand called Bliss. Make sure that it's cold pressed neem oil. It is kind of expensive, but a little bit goes a long way. And then you can also mix it with a couple or maybe a tablespoon of Dawn dish soap, and it helps stick to the leaves better. So I would get it off of Amazon and then follow the directions. And then you could put it in a sprayer and then just spray your trees down with it.
For his cherry trees.
Anyone have a problem with poison ivy sprouting up everywhere? Spent the day pulling it up between rain showers.
It was a bad year last year. In fact, I have never got poison ivy in my entire life, and I got it for the first time last year. So I'm imagining that it's coming back just as bad this year.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I've
but
seen it everywhere
don't-
already.
I don't have any problems with that because if I see it, I just stay away from it, or I tell my husband to go and take care of that.
Just a helpful tip: do not ever, under any circumstances, throw that in your burn pile and burn it. You do not want to get poison ivy in your lungs, and you can actually get poison ivy from the smoke, and you wind up with it in your lungs or in your mouth and throat and internally. And it is 10 times worse internally than it is outside on your skin. So never, ever, ever burn poison ivy. And my dad and my sister learned that the hard way. My sister wound up hospitalized.
That's horrible.
That's very bad. So don't, yeah.
Hey, Hat Creek, I'm sorry, I didn't see you sneak in, Dawn. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Justin Rhodes is going to be speaking as well, and I'm hoping that I get to meet him again and maybe get a video of him saying hi or something like that. So he'll be speaking, but he will be like the last one speaking for that day tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, we're going to have Rory Feek as our
Have we
event.
said that enough
Yeah.
yet?
We're kind of excited. But also, I'm even more excited to see all of the vendors that are going to be there. They have different workshops. There's already a few people that were set up. Like obviously Layman's is going to be there, and they have all of their homesteading merchandise out. And then they also have guys there that were selling maple syrup. The bee guys. I mean, they just had
The fertilizer guy. I got
fertilizer
some of
guy.
the best fertilizer, a free sample, and I may need to buy some of that this year because it worked really, really well.
Yeah.
And it's all organic. It's all made right here in Berlin, Ohio. So it's pretty amazing. Ooh, she got to meet Rory.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
we met him.
I know, but I'm still jealous she got to meet him too.
I was like, what are you talking about? We met him
I know.
last year.
But she's seen him since I've seen him.
She really likes him. I don't think she has washed her shoulders since.
I did. I had to.
He hugged her.
I
and
didn't
she
want it
was
to.
like,
I didn't want it to stink when he hugs me this year, so I had to wash it.
But it was only last week.
oh, that's funny. So what's going on Thursday? We have an itinerary. Let's see.
Barn raising feast for lunch.
You know,
I'm all about the food. Where's CR? I want to make him hungry. Get in here, CR.
I'm kind of excited too. My husband thought he was going to miss Joe Sullivan, but he apparently speaks also tomorrow.
Yes.
So he's also speaking tomorrow, and so is Justin Rhodes. They're switching
Yeah, they're
times,
just
and Justin
flipping.
Rhodes is going to be one of the first speakers. So that's going to be cool, and it's really worth it to hear these guys.
There,
talk.
you can. Did he hear? Did he
What
hear
kind
what you
of party
said?
is this? Hey, babe, I'm just letting you know that you're gonna, if you want to come on Thursday as well, which I think you are. Justin Rhodes and Joe Sullivan are speaking on Thursday too, so you're not going to miss anything.
Oh, just to answer the question of what kind of party this, it's a blast. Right here. And let me put this up so everybody knows. Leave that up there and go back to the comments. I will have a bonus video premiering on July 4th for members only, and it'll be a real blast too. 12 minutes of a real blast. Come on and see that.
Cindy Ball on the benefits and of the authentic community. The founder and executive director of National Ladies Homestead Gathering is also going to be there, which is super cool. So all these people, I'm really excited about this because this is in my backyard, which really, I don't get a chance to go to the Homesteaders of America conference. It's so far away from me, and I don't get a chance to do those things. So this is kind of like my own version of the Homesteaders of America, and it's in my backyard. So I really want to thank Superb
Well, the
for putting this on.
keynote speakers are pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same people. So
Gunslinger Outdoors.
Gunslinger.
Thank you for coming in.
Hunting and stuff with J and J.
Oh, I missed them. I didn't see them come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We had such a great time today, but one thing we didn't get a chance to do is we didn't get to go into any of the shops because by the time we were done setting up stuff, it was like 5 o'clock. That's one thing with Amish Town is everything closes at 5.
Yeah.
So
you got to eat quick and eat early. Lindley Okie. Oh, I think I said hi early, but I'll say hi again.
Hello again.
Because you haven't shown up in the chat in a minute, and I have my bifocals on. I'm getting whiplash up and down here. I'm not really agreeing to everything Courtney says. I just tried to read the chat.
What else? That's all that's going on. And it's worth it to hear this. Oh, you know what? David Stelzer? Is it Stelzer? Stelzer. Like Seltzer? Stelzer. He is the co-founder and CEO of Azure Standard. He is also going to be speaking. So if you know Azure Standard, which most people in the homesteading communities do, or they get their food from there, I'm kind of excited to hear him speak as well, because I think that is so cool. I can't get that right now, but I did send away for a lot of their catalogs, and they sent me a free deodorant in the mail from Azure Standard. It was like organic, I think it was Tom's or something, deodorant.
Could be. Tom's is organic.
Yeah, something like that. And that was kind of cool. So,
yeah, I want to meet him because he sent me an email. I need to meet him. Put that on the list.
Okay, no problem, Buttercup. I have bifocals and it's hard to read with them. Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having the bifocal contacts?
I did.
Was it weird?
Yes. But it was, it's not as hard as this because I didn't have to turn my head.
Because I can't imagine like
when I'm trying to read,
my eyeball.
when I'm sitting here and I'm trying to read, that's all blurry unless I lift my head up. So I'm like, as you're looking up my nose or something, I feel.
Yeah. That's one thing about Azure Standard is they have all of their spices and everything come in bulk. And who was it? Living Traditions. They're another one that gets everything from Azure Standards. And they buy it at the beginning of the year. And they buy everything in bulk.
Three Rivers does too.
Yeah, and they it lasts throughout the entire year. And that's kind of smart.
It's a big cost savings.
Yeah. Because it's, you get 2 pounds or 3 pounds of oregano and whatever if you're not growing it or whatever. Hey, our treasured home.
Hey, thanks for coming in. Thank you.
Okay, Buttercup, whenever you can come in. I know we're on the opposite ends of the world here, so I totally understand.
And I'm not a late night person, so we had to get this early because that little alarm you heard over there was my phone telling me that I'm past my bedtime.
I think after this, I'll get a jump. I'm not missing it. I want to do the
I don't
hot
know
tub.
about the poop. I'm doing the hot tub. Everything aches when walking up and downhill.
Speaking of walking up and downhill, we were trying to race Becca to the cafe or wherever that we were eating, and they had stairs, and then they had a ramp for the handicap. So it's let's take the ramp.
Can you call
and
her
so
and give her directions?
we both thought it would be really easy to run up the ramp, but it was on a hill. We still beat Becca, so just thought it was funny.
Go over and we're good on the chat. Just go call her and help her, please. Please help. Well, I can't.
I
I'm
get
sorry.
that, but it's not I know where to go.
Take your phone with my phone and look up where she's trying to find her, and then look up where she's going and give her. I don't know. She probably doesn't have service because it kept going in and out. She doesn't have our carrier.
Roberta?
No.
No.
My driver from today.
Oh, okay. I really, really like Buttercup's name. Yeah.
There's Roberta. I just said your name.
Oh my God.
She asked if it was me. You that just called me. I know. Tomorrow.
By the way, we're going to be hanging out with Roberta tomorrow.
Yeah. The meetup just got extended.
It did.
So I'm so excited that she's going to come.
I'm excited. Hey, Dark Star. What's up? Where is Buttercup from? Buttercup is from Ireland. I met her through Bigfoot
And we're
in
very,
Lake Ferry.
yes, and we're very international tonight because we have Guardian Outdoors was just in here
Yeah.
a few minutes ago from South Africa, and I'm from Michigan. That's like a different
What's up,
country.
Jay?
No,
Yeah. She's from Michigan. It's a
Jay!
different country.
Jay.
What's up, Jay? But yeah, so cool stuff. A lot of cool speakers are going to be there, and I'm really excited. And I will be putting out a video tonight sometime. I will probably do it while I'm laying in bed, but I kind of did a vlog again today, like I did yesterday, of just explaining everything I did today.
And I've been flooding my channel with shorts and videos, so some of them will come out later, but a lot of them there's probably like 5 or 6 shorts of what we've done. So if you know any of this interests you, you can find it a short.
Oh, and Tammy got a chance to jump up in one of the Amish buggies today, and the Pioneer one.
We're gonna make these Contestaroga. You're gonna really like, yeah.
Whatever it's called. It was a Pioneer
It's the
buggy,
one-
okay?
it's-
Like Oregon Trail.
Yes, yes, and it's the one that's boat. It has It has smaller wheels in the front and larger wheels in the back, and it's bowed like a boat because they actually floated them across the rivers, and they brought the canvas down and oiled it and sealed it with pine tar and pine pitch, and they carried their bucket of bear grease to oil. That was to oil the wheels because if you didn't keep your wheels oiled, they would break down and fall off, and then you were stranded, and the Indians came and shot you. Or that's a totally gross exaggeration because I think that's stereotypical. And please, I have Native American ancestry. I'm not like being.
She's describing what it was like.
It was bad back then to be lost and broke down, and your rest of your wagon train just left you.
By the way, the woman opened up the canister of the bear grease, and I'm like,
180-year-old bear grease.
She's like, anybody can smell this. I take a smell of it, and I'm like, it smells like a manly Yankee candle.
It smelled like smoke that was over the campfire when you seasoned your cast iron frying pan with lard.
It smelled like smoke. It just smelled like campfire smoke.
It smelled like cast iron, lard, and smoke to me.
Yeah.
Heavy on the smoke with a hint of lard and a little cast
By the
iron.
way, men would just drop dead for a candle that smelled like that. Just FYI.
I would find anybody sexy with that smell. So.
Buttercup, I'm glad you're here too, honey. Bear grease, I think, is a hot commodity today.
It is. And I taught them something they didn't know, but bear grease is still used today in the Native American community for arthritis. It's an ointment for arthritis. My brain is low on sugar and tired.
Yeah. What else? I can go through this entire book and see what else we can talk about. This is kind of cool. It talks about the different tents. There are going to be different speakers talking about.
You need sugar. There you go. It's mocha fudge.
There's going to be different speakers talking about different things. There's going to be a sourdough speaker. There's going to be somebody freeze drying, which is really cool. There's somebody talking about raising turmeric and ginger, which I think I really want to learn how to do that because I live in Ohio, so I'm curious about that kind of stuff. And then somebody's going to be talking about the foundations of soil health, raising shiitake mushrooms, which would be super interesting. Somebody's going to be there talking about sauerkraut and kimchi like they were last year because I remember smelling it.
I know, and I missed it. I was one of the ones I wanted to go to because
and Joe Solomon's going to be talking about composting, which I think is super cool. Aw, I'm glad you like my channel, Buttercup. You are such a sweetheart. We love you. Apparently, there's going to be a magic show. There's going to be a story time, which Fred might like. And then Joe Solomon is going to demonstrate how to do chicken butchering, which my husband learned a lot from.
And I'm checking out the raising turmeric and ginger because they said raising turmeric and ginger, but they actually are talking about how to grow that on small acreage and make a profit for your farm.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, here, stick this in a pot of dirt and it'll sprout out. It is like how to profit from having small acreage devoted to these crops here in this area, which I find new.
I really like the idea of the power of cover crop gardening, because when I visited that farm in Lancaster, I actually learned a lot about cover crops and how good they are for the environment and how good they are for your soil. So there's just a lot of, I don't even know if I'll be able to go to all this, but I'm going to try and fill my brain with a ton of information. By the way, there is no magic mushrooms at this event.
Yeah, listen now, King Poobah. My microphone weighs 20 pounds. And yes, the Red Baron is flying tonight.
I don't even hear it.
I don't know. He just made a comment that the Red Baron just Poobah. Tuber Chat. Hi. Thank you so much for coming in, Kevin. Thank you.
Thanks, Tuber. Whyde Family Farm from Chris Wyatt, Africa. Yep. That's where I saw you.
Anyway,
I think you're still a member of my channel, so cool. What else? What about raising? I already asked that. Or is that taking place at your place? No. This is a superb event. It's called the Food Independence Summit. They called it a Food Independence.
It's a summit.
It's a summit.
It's kind of, and I'm trying to find the website for it. I think it's foodindependence.com is the website, but don't quote me because I didn't get all of the promotional information that I have need of at the moment, and it's not in here.
Oh, good night, Treasure Home. Thanks for coming in. But serious background noise going on. Okay, thank you. I'm going to correct that because it's my phone. I had to keep it on so I could.
Yeah, this is, and this year it's Berlin Seeds and Superb sponsoring it. So. If you're on my Facebook, I have been posting the links quite regularly.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to keep my phone open, so.
Yeah, it's not, they didn't, the link, the website isn't on here. We'll fix that next year.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully there's not much of an echo now. I put my phone across the room. So,
everything okay now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Working stuff.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Poobah
posted
Thank you. I don't know if I could do this without Courtney and Becca.
King Poobah just posted that website. So.
There it is. Thank you, King Poobah.
Dr. Richard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My computer makes a lot of noise. I really did not plan on going live, and I don't want to take a bunch of equipment and jiggle it around for a whole day in the car a couple times in a row, and then again to go home in a week. And so I didn't bring the microphone. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, if you are hearing an echo, it's not an echo. It is what we call the Red Baron. Tammy's computer has a fan in it that goes a little crazy. So.
I even have a cooling fan on it tonight.
I thought y'all had a fish tank in your room with you. Oh, I wish.
No. We have a refrigerator and a microwave.
By the way, this hotel is completely retro. The hallways, I don't know if any of you seen my picture on Facebook, but the hallways are green and they have orange chairs.
They're chartreuse. Chartreuse green, if you know what that is from 1970. Christy Betts.
Hey, Christy.
Stickers. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to stay very long. I just wanted to,
Hey, multi-hunter.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in.
Just wanted to touch base, remind everybody that the summit is going on if you're local. And yeah.
Thanks for coming in, multi-hunter. I got a sticker from them not too long ago, so thank you so much.
Yeah.
What else is going on? We just have a lot going on with Superb. You'll probably be hearing more of us talking about it. So that's really a good thing for us and a good thing for Superb. So we're excited about that. We got some new things coming up that we can't really talk about just yet.
Nope.
But it'll
be fun. Oh, and we didn't talk about. I also want to make sure that I give a shout out to All American. They are supplying the canners for this event for us to use tomorrow.
It's so cool going into the event and knowing the dudes from All American. I'm like, what's up, All American? What's going on? Give them a big fist bump. Oh, it's so cool.
Very excited, and I just want a big shout out, big thank you to them. That is really amazing, and they're here.
Yeah.
If you are in the area, there are some fabulous deals going on. Bring a canner.
Yeah. If you're coming to the event, you can bring a water bath canner, or you can bring an old canner or whatever. Bring it to the event.
Does not have to be All American brand.
Mm-hmm. And you can either get $50 off or $100 off, depending on what you have, and they gotta take a look at it. But you can get $50 or $100 off on a brand new canner,
including the ones that are in color.
Yes, and I want a yellow one so bad.
Gold, which is yellow. There is a very bright green, super looking blue one. But my personal favorite is the gray. Yes, the orange. It's almost like a peach.
Yeah,
isn't it? To you? I mean, yeah. It's a pretty orange. Not a primary color orange, but a little peachy. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
No, they don't have purple. Unfortunately, Roberta, they tried to stay like really neutral with colors, and they're mainly like fall colors.
They're kind of like kitchen colors.
Yeah.
Like
they have blue, but it's almost like a navy blue.
They have a black,
green,
but it's not the
like
black.
A charcoal black.
Yeah, that's the gray. The black isn't out.
Oh, okay.
They have a gray. The black is under proposal but has not come out yet.
Yeah. Hey, CB. What's up?
Who got Homestead? And see, of all the things I've mispronounced today, I got your name right.
Yes, we are in Swiss. Oh wait, her name isn't Swiss.
No. It's but her name is, sometimes people get it confused, and
I know I did in the beginning. I had to actually write it out otherwise I was just continuing to call you CB.
I had to have somebody else. I hear somebody else say it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. But
it's avocado green and then they have a harvest gold one that I want so bad.
It reminds me of my mother's one that she bought, that harvest gold, which I don't know if that's what they're calling the color, but that's the color. It is.
Your mom's wasn't a All-American.
No, my mom's was not an All-American. I was trying not to say the other name. So,
how much do they want? Oh, okay. But don't worry about the cost so much. But because if you do bring in your water bath canner or your other canner that is old and you want a new one or whatever, you get either $50 or $100 off. So they can range. It depends on what you get. Mm-hmm. Most people don't get the huge one.
And they do have some scratch and dents.
Yeah.
They have what they call seconds. So there may be a flaw in the paint or something.
They're still completely safe.
They're completely safe, completely tested, but they are not ones that they can put out on the showroom floor that they bring and offer at a special deal at this sale. And they also, last year, they raffled off 4 during our
Yeah, if you
Time.
come and you fill out the paperwork at the booth, then
you get your name in it.
she'll call out your name during.
Well, I
for
can't
event
guarantee
or-
I'm going to call out. I don't know who's drawing out.
You're
but
gonna be a winner, so come on down.
no guarantees on that. I have no control. I may not even be the one pulling them out of a hat. I did last year one, but you know. And then you do have to be present to win that because they have to be able to give it
Yeah.
to you there.
They're not dented, but I assume that they're scratched.
Yeah, I mean, when I say scratched and dent, I just mean it's, you know.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
You
would
can't
they're-
dent. Okay, let me put it this way: you cannot dent that camera.
Hey,
I
Howie.
don't believe you can. Howie, oh, I love you, Howie. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you can, you could. I didn't mean it that way because you really can't
But-
do that.
That's what they're not going to be dented, but that's the kind of they're seconds.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, most people don't get the huge one. I think the huge one runs around $600. They run anywhere between $600 to $200, depending on
Or
what
less.
you're
I
getting.
mean, they're less
Yeah.
than 200, some of them, but they're not cheap. But they also, you don't have to replace a seal ever,
No,
and they are top of the line. They are.
so
And I absolutely love mine. I got 2 of them last year at the summit, and I love them. Love them.
So yeah, they're going to be doing. They have a blue one that they're going to be canning in this year. So to kind of promote that color.
Yes, we're doing the, yeah, we're
You
great.
are the most.
I am canning in the gray one.
We love you, Howie. Thank you. We're just a goofy bunch.
Yes.
We're a goofy
We're a
bunch
little
that likes to
crazy.
can.
Yeah.
We go down the road and we're like, what plant is that? Oh, that's a blah 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 blah. And we're like the only people that do that.
And
My house.
let me tell you, I know where every fruit market was between here and there because in the back seat, because Courtney rolled the back, I hear, oh, they have peaches.
Yes.
They have peaches.
They have peaches here. Well, you know those New Haven peaches? They're supposed to be like the best peaches on the face of the planet.
I love Red Haven.
Or Red Haven.
Red
That's
Haven.
it. Why did I say New Haven? I was thinking,
Because New Haven, Connecticut is a city that's big time. And we did
Oh.
mention it. I mentioned New Haven, Connecticut today.
Yeah, you did.
Or last night when I was talking to Danny.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah.
Il
those peaches.
Canernum, thank you for coming in.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
I have your sticker.
Oh, cool.
I have your sticker. Well, I have your sticker now too.
Yes, you do.
I gotta get my
if you
sticker board
if
up.
you run into me at the summit, I have a handful of stickers. I don't have a bunch. You run into me, I'll give you a sticker. My husband's bringing them because I forgot them.
I didn't even get mine made yet. But yeah, we have been on for 43 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Anything?
If you see us, we'll be barbecuing in the parking lot tomorrow night.
I brought the steaks.
We're just gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and Roberta, you're welcome to come to that too. We have fun.
Yeah, I would love to hang out with you.
I want to spend some actual quality time, not just, when I'm stressed out and going with my hair going, ah! Although I don't think I'm going to get to do that because Becky's going to put it up for me.
Oh my gosh, I thought about you today, Howie. So I went to Berlin Seeds and they had, what it was, a 3 ounce, not 3 ounce,
Not 3 hours.
3 cubic feet. That's what it was. 3 cubic feet bag of biochar.
She bought it.
I bought it. I was like, I gotta get this.
She's like, you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm like, think you're crazy. You know what I traded just to get a cat litter box full of that one time?
I was so excited because I'd never seen it before. Not in a store where you could buy it. Like you can obviously make it, but I've never seen it in a store where you can buy it.
Well, I
So
really should have videotaped her reaction to that because she was like, "Oh,
he's
sad."
like awesome.
I wish I could buy fruit trees that grow in my area, but all of them come from a box store that are shipped in from some other state way down far south. and are not acclimatized to my area, and then they wind up dying. So at least Ohio is not that different than Michigan. So when I buy them here, it will not be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, your plum trees look beautiful too, by the way. Way better than the ones that I got from the USDA last year at my place. Mine are only this tall, and yours are like 2 feet.
Courtney, I got a squirt gun toy. I rounded up the chickens and used it on
The troublemakers.
that didn't want to move with the crowd into the run. It worked. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
good. Howie, we literally, I have to drive 4 hours to the. I have a Wild Time nursery. They have done really well, but there really isn't anything that in my area. They all get their plants shipped in from large box store companies. There was 3. There are now only 2 because one went out of business in the last 3 years. There are now only 2 that grow their own plants near me. I wish that were different, but it really isn't. And even the mom and pop places here ship in and they buy large name things, and then I plant them in the ground and they die, and it's discouraging. That's why I've done a lot of stuff from seed, like even planting apple trees from seed. And I know they won't grow true, but they'll still provide me for cider if they're not sweet eaten.
It's droopy, huh? I don't know what would cause that. Buttercup is asking something. Oh, I missed it. What did she ask?
Let me go back up.
Sorry, guys.
It's going fast all of a sudden. Where is she?
Let's see. Court. I asked who sent you the flower arrangement last year. It was beautiful and amazing. I would love to order them for this year. The flower arrangement.
I don't know.
I don't know. Buttercup, I have no idea. I'll have to look through my videos. I have no idea. It was a flower arrangement? I don't know.
Yeah. Howie, I did buy bare root. They're packed in sphagnum moss, and they had refrigerated them, so they were pretty dormant. And Becca was like, "Do we need to put them in the cooler here?" And I'm like, "I'm afraid it would be too cold because they did have sprouts on them. So I am going to plant them as soon as I can. I promise." I almost bought dirt and planted them here. We were threatening to have plants on the balcony, but then we left them with.
By the way, my husband's bringing those.
Oh, good.
People, I'm on meds at the moment, so please. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Buttercup.
You're
I
fine.
know your situation. You're fine. I actually might be able to make biochar for you with close to 100% carbon retention. Okay, cool. Ooh, Ash is my best friend. Biochar is my mother, and mushrooms grow from
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I absolutely use all of those in my food forest, but I think I learned it from this guy in Vancouver. Food forest.
His name starts with an H.
And then the guy from Michigan I showed you too. Also, but the guy from Michigan taught me that it's possible to do food forest permaculture here. And then I got on YouTube and binge watched every single video how he has made, maybe more than once. I wish I'd have made comments on them so I'd known when but it, 4 years ago. Thereabouts. Oh, Roberta keeps that mix in her plastic wheelbarrow covered with gets air and nothing can get it. Yes. Oh. He harvests his herbs is good. I kept picking her thyme just to sniff it. It smells so good, and I love thyme. And hers was like way ahead of mine. And her herbs are just phenomenal. Phenomenal. In fact, it's her borage in my pollinator video. Thank you for letting me film your garden.
You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, happy National Pollinators Week.
Yep.
In case you missed out on that.
I put a whole dead chicken in the compost last year. It's gone completely this year when I used.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Mhm.
Ooh, biochar. I hope he's talking about biochar. Yeah, it just totally. And you can inoculate your biochar and also make bioceramics and inoculate with the mycelium and stuff like that, and get it to stay and spread and stay kind of where you want it. I put that biochar. Everything I plant, I throw biochar in the hole. And my biochar was inoculated from the friend I got it from. So it's in this cat litter box and it just stays in there. And it's so precious that I only throw a little handful. And I put some in each of my garden beds, but I'm like, I gotta save it for when I plant my trees. Willow, not the strongest tree, but pretty. I love a good weeping willow.
Mm-hmm.
Processing mullein up tomorrow. Cool. Something about baskets. Oh, yes. We do weave baskets. I don't personally, but willow is a great basket plant. And also, you can also use chop up willow in water and use it to water your plants, especially like those plants I'll be planting in. It'll help them develop more roots, which is also good. So willow water is really good for helping your plants. It's a natural root hormone.
Yep.
But if we want to go
Swimming.
downstairs before I collapse, I don't want to fall asleep downstairs. So we're probably going to head out here if anybody has anything else to ask or say. Yeah, a weeping willow will ruin a pond over time. It can actually suck up a pond dry. If you plant it in the wet areas of your yard, it will actually make them much drier. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and head out. Thank you all for coming and sharing this experience with us, and we will have a lot more to share. Lots of videos coming.
Yes.
And lots of them up. So go check out Courtney's channel, Whyde Family Farm, and my channel, because I spent about 3 hours last night uploading a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
A lot of stuff is on members only. And then I have a special coming out July 4th. You don't want to miss. It's a real blast. It's Courtney and I together having a real blast.
It's going to be a big bloomer.
Yeah, and very up close, very tight shots with 3 camera views. I just keep watching it over and over because I can't watch it enough. So the video hasn't even been published publicly, and it already has multiple views.
Nope, I didn't kick you out. You're fine.
You're here.
You're still here, Buttercup.
So, but I am going to leave. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it. I just want to thank everybody just for watching my videos and for being here tonight. So thank you so much.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hit the
Yeah,
thumbs
hit
up
the
on
thumbs
the way
up,
out.
y'all.
Yes, Diggs. A boom.
It was a big boom.
Big boom.
For sure.
All right. Love you all. Bye.
See ya. Bye.